Brothers Bistro. Recipes so simple, even a dude can make it.
I'm Skinny Kenny.
I'm Musclehead Kev,
And we're the Klar Brothers. Welcome to Brothers Bistro.
Wow, I can't believe it. We're almost into like 3 dozen episodes.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
This is our 36th episode. That doesn't even count the little short guys, the hot bites and the quick tips and stuff.
Well, how many followers do we got?
Oh, millions of followers by now. I haven't checked. That counter's spinning so fast, it's a blur.
So tell a friend. You know, you never know when you're going to get this hilarity.
Yeah, you got to go to YouTube. If you're seeing this, you're on YouTube, and you got to go there and you got to subscribe, and then you got to give us a big thumbs up. And what else?
Turn on the notifications.
Oh, no, post notifications. They got to turn on the post notifications. So what are we gonna do tonight, buddy? You remember?
Okay.
You always give me crap because I get to introduce the episode.
I'm not sure how to say it. That's why I usually have you do it, because Ken has the pronunciation. Because he's studying French, so you never know how
Parlez
it's going to go.
français?
That's right. But I think we're doing chicken bruschetta.
Bruschetta grilled chicken.
Yeah.
And it's going to be cool. This is a recipe that's relatively easy because that's one of our main tenets, right?
Well, yeah, it seemed like when we went shopping, we looked in our kitchen here, and we only needed 2 ingredients.
Right.
The chicken and
the chicken. Yeah, but we got some vine-ripened tomatoes that we're going to cook on the grill, and then we're going to cook the chicken, and then we're going to put all that together in like a bruschetta bowl. It's going to be good.
And there isn't much here.
Nope, there's not much here, just like I promised you.
Right.
But we got some cool stuff to show them.
Okay.
Right? So the first thing
I don't think I've ever grilled tomatoes.
No, right. That's part of what we got to show them. So first thing we're going to do is we got these vine-ripened tomatoes. You can actually see the vines are still on them. So we're going to pull these off the vine, and we're going to clean them, make sure they're clean, and then we're going to spray them with some of this Pam olive oil. We could use a endorsement deal.
Product endorsement, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Pam, if you're listening,
we need an endorsement bad.
Shameless promotion.
Yeah. Just send us a case of this stuff. We'll use it on every episode.
That's true.
Need it or not.
And then we're going to put a little seasoning on it,
That's right. The reason we spray them, I think, they didn't say it in the instructions, but the reason I think you spray them.
My brother's always trying to outthink it.
Is because the salt and pepper won't stick to them otherwise. And we want the salt and pepper on it. And then we put them right on the grill. We got the grill going out there at 500 degrees.
My rec tech is working overtime right now to bring it up to 500. And if we don't get out there quick, it's probably going to run out of pellets.
Yeah, we better get a move on. So we got salt and pepper ready to go to season those. And then we're gonna mix. We're gonna quarter these. We're gonna pull them off the grill, let them cool completely, cut them in quarters, and then we're gonna mix this little marinade. We got garlic, minced garlic. It called for garlic cloves, but we would have cried.
We don't do mincing very well.
Yeah. So we got the pre-minced stuff. 2 teaspoons. We got some olive oil. We got some balsamic vinegar, and we got some basil. And the basil's cool because we got this living plant. And our crack in-house expert introduced us to herb scissors. I don't know what brand these are.
Herb scissors.
Herb scissors. It's got like 3 or 4 different tines or whatever you call those scissors.
Let me see those.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you cut the leaf
Gotta
up.
be careful.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful. You might hurt yourself with that.
That's pretty good. And then we got the chicken, and so we're gonna do the tomatoes first, and we're gonna pull them off, and then we're gonna do the chicken. So what do we do?
So we do the tomatoes, and these cool. We get our marinade all ready, and then our chicken goes on there, and we talked about tenderness. So it's kind of the same thing. You want to make sure these things are done all the way through. Nobody likes pink chicken, right? No. So we want to make sure we cook it all the way through, but we don't want it dry. We like them moist, but not uncooked. Right. So they're going to go on the grill. After that, it'll probably take 15, 20 minutes on the grill.
And the way we're going to know they're done is with a probe.
Right. We're going to use our probe in our RecTech, or in this case, our Therm Pro. So I can show you that. You want me to get that for you?
Yeah, can you get that?
I can.
And what we're going to be looking for is we're going to take one of the biggest breasts here, and we're going to be looking for it to be 165 degrees internal temperature.
This is our Therm Pro. So if you don't have a built-in one on your oven or grill, these work really well. It has a probe piece that goes in it, and it's outside, and it has a Bluetooth that connects with this. So when I'm inside, this thing will go off in an alarm saying it's done. So that way your meat isn't overcooked and isn't undercooked, and you don't have to cut into it.
Right.
That is a challenge at times. If you don't have these, you're trying to decide, hey, is it totally cooked or not, and you're cutting into it. And
so this takes all the guesswork out.
Well,
we're off the grill.
Yeah, they don't look so good.
Well, we had a little technical difficulties out there. My brother forgot to set the rectangle. Come on, you got to take this on the chin. So it never got to 500 degrees like we wanted it to.
Well,
so,
we were running out of time.
Yeah.
And you know, this happens, right? So we made a command decision at about 375 to just put the tomatoes in and let's see what happens. Like so what ended up happening is they didn't quite char like they probably would have. The skins got a little, the tomatoes got a little cooked, but it just didn't char. I think it'll still be taste fine, but
at 500 degrees, you're supposed to only put the tomatoes on for about 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes max. But we ended up putting them on there for about 10 minutes because we didn't have quite the same temperature. We wanted to make sure they were cooked all the way through. But, so here's what we're gonna do. We've mixed up all the other ingredients in this guy here, and we're gonna cut these in quarters, and then we're gonna kind of
put them in this bowl, put them in that bowl,
back in this big bowl they came out of, and then we're gonna create a little like a marinade that's gonna go alongside the chicken that's actually on the grill as we speak.
So it's kind of like a warm salad, you know, a tomato salad kind of a thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna put tomatoes and all this other stuff in there with the balsamic, and it's gonna sit there, and you'll have the chicken with that.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to break right now. I'm gonna chop up these in roughly quarters.
Yeah.
Kev's gonna finish cooking the chicken, and when we come back, we should see a plated shot, or we'll see the chicken coming off, and we'll see the mixture, this marinade, off in this bowl.
Right. Okay, so we'll be back pretty quick. Maybe take 15, 20 minutes for the chicken to cook, and then in the meantime,
it's gonna feel like that for them. Well, we're off the grill.
Yeah,
we learned some stuff, right?
What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, how'd it go?
Well, I think it worked out okay. So a couple of things we think we learned, right? First is we definitely needed the direct tech to be at 500 degrees. We ended up having to cook the tomatoes a little longer than we would have liked, and we didn't core them. We should have cored them before, so that made dealing with it a little difficult because they were kind of mushy, a little mushy. But I think it's gonna be delicious.
All right, show me. Show me what you got. Oh yeah, look at that.
So the chicken turned out fine. We know we're chicken experts. We know how to grill chicken. It was the tomatoes and the balsamic, and I'm not sure we had enough basil. The recipe called for 1 cup, and I think we were shy of that for sure. So, but we're gonna test this. We're gonna taste it, and we're gonna see how it tastes.
And we're gonna learn right with you. If it's no good, we're gonna tell you.
Right.
Ooh, that was juicy.
Yeah.
Chicken juicy.
And I get a little of the tomato.
Okay.
Whoops. Dropped it.
Well, the tomato's good. I'm not really a big tomato salad kind of a guy, but it's pretty good.
It's good. Could use a little more salt, but other than that, I think we're looking good here.
So this is a pretty simple one. Like I said, a couple of little keynotes that we had. Get the grill up a little hotter and just kind of char these on the outside. That'll make them cut up a little easier. And then we used the probe for the chicken. It was super simple.
And pretty quick. It's like a 20-minute kind of a deal. So if you try this, let us know in the comments. And we look forward to hearing from you.
That's right. Brothers Bistro, out.